Hi, ma'am.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Now, am I audible?
I can't hear you. Okay, there we go.
Now,
Yes,
am I
thank you.
audible?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, how is it
How
going,
do I
ma'am?
say your name?
Deepak.
Deepak.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too, ma'am. And how do you pronounce your name? Kristi or Kristi?
Kristi.
Kristi Mel.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so where are you from, ma'am?
I'm from Mississippi in the United States.
Okay, is this state there?
Yes, it's a southern state.
Okay, and which city are you from? That state?
Jackson.
Jackson.
It's not a very famous city.
Okay, I'm
And
from
where are you
Maharashtra
from?
state. I'm from Maharashtra state.
Okay.
India, from India.
hmm
Have you been to India ever?
No, I have not.
Okay. So how long have you been, ma'am, on this cambly application?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
hmm And
Okay.
you?
It's been 5 to 6 days uh, speaking on this cambly app
hmm
and just trying to inculcate this speaking habit because being able to communicate effectively is perhaps most important of all life skills. So just trying.
That's great.
So how is going on, madam, in your city regarding with respect of corona?
It's not very good. Um,
Okay.
I live in I don't know if you know much about the politics in my country, but I live in a very red state, Republican and
Mm-hmm.
pro-Trump. And
Mm-hmm.
so the people here, my neighbors and friends, um,
Mm-hmm.
they resist precautions.
Okay.
They do what is required, but no more.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a
Okay.
mask mandate for a little while, but then our numbers improved, our infection numbers, and the
Mm-hmm.
mandate was removed. And of course,
Mm-hmm.
immediately everyone threw away the masks and began to
Okay.
gather in crowds. And now the numbers are going up again.
But people should not do like this, right? We have to care ourselves and our family as well, right?
It's
Because
very frustrating.
yes, it's very frustrating, and still, the work is being done on vaccines, right? Still, we have not got any vaccine so far.
Mm-hmm.
But in India, everybody is taking care here, right? Following the rules
Good.
that have been given by the local government.
Mm-hmm.
It's raining here, thundering as well outside.
Oh, that's what that sound is.
Might get some trouble in hearing my voice. I think so in the coming time.
What time
So
is
what do you?
it? Sorry.
It's 5:30.
In the evening?
Yes, in the evening.
Okay.
In the
Here it's
evening.
morning.
Oh my God. What's the time there right now?
7 o'clock in the morning. I just got my coffee, and
Okay.
my daughter
Seven
went to
o'clock.
school.
Oh my God. Are you married?
Yes. Well, a lot of people on Cambly think that I'm in college, but I'm actually
Yes.
32.
Yes, that is what I was thinking. You might be in college or
Something about the light. I don't
really, to
know.
be honest.
That's funny. A lot of people say that. Do you have kids?
Mhm. No, I'm not married yet. I'm planning to get married this year,
Oh, nice.
but this corona disease is not letting us do anything.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens ahead. Uh, but actually, this month I'm going to see bride
To see what? Oh,
because
see your bride?
yeah,
hmm
let's say now in India there is no problem of transportation. Earlier, there was lockdown here,
hmm
so I could not do anything.
hmm
So everything is open right now because the cases are going down actually here.
Mm-hmm.
In Pune, where I'm living right now, the cases very less cases actually in Pune right now. If you ask the today's condition
That's great. My sister got married this summer in July when our
in
numbers
July.
were the worst. She, they had been planning their wedding for months and they had to change everything and they were married outside in a parking lot so all the guests
Okay.
could stay in their cars.
Yeah, what is the tradition, ma'am? There, just like if somebody wants to marry with the girl, so what procedures you people have to follow?
Well, here in our culture, there is a lot of flexibility. There's not a set procedure that everyone has to follow. So
Okay.
my sister became friends with this young man 3 years ago, and they began dating.
Okay.
And they dated for a
Yeah.
couple of years, and then they got engaged, and they planned to be married about 6 months after they were engaged. And they were planning to be married in their church. That's where they grew up and they met and they got to be friends in their church and they wanted to be married there. But then, of course, they couldn't have an indoor gathering. So they were
Okay.
married in the parking lot in front of their church with all of their family parked in cars.
Can you see me now?
Yes, I see you.
Actually, light went.
I can see you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, are they living with you right now in your city or somewhere else?
They live
Your
in our
sister.
city, but they have their own apartment.
Okay, they have their own apartment. Okay.
My
So
husband,
apart from
sorry,
yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I
I don't mean to
interrupted you.
interrupt.
Yeah, go ahead, ma'am.
My husband and daughter and I live with my parents, but that's a bit unusual in our culture. Usually, married couples prefer to live alone and not with
Hello.
parents.
Right. The same condition is in India
Mhm.
actually. Most of the couples, majority of the couples, like to live alone because they have their own life. But this should not happen actually if we see the culture, right?
Mhm.
Because combined family is always good actually, in my perspective.
Combined families always what?
We have to live with our parents.
Mhm.
That is what I want to say.
Is that what you plan to do?
Right. Yes, of course, definitely. Actually, I am not originally from the city.
Mhm.
I am living in Pune city. I am originally from another city called Dhule, that also comes in Maharashtra province.
Okay.
So I have to ask one question, ma'am, if you don't mind. Okay. So in the journey of communication, so how can I become a good communicator? You know, and what are the tricks that I have to follow?
Did you say tricks?
Yeah, tips. I want to know some tricks from you.
I don't have any tricks to recommend to you. Just practice. Actually, I
Okay.
think you're already a very good communicator. Obviously, you have the
Perfect.
vocabulary you need, obviously, but you also speak clearly and not too quickly for me. Some of the Indian students that I have spoken with speak so quickly that even though I can tell they have excellent English vocabulary, I can't process it. To me,
Right.
it sounds like a machine gun firing. Da, 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 da.
Machine gun fire.
But that's not the way you speak. You speak very clearly and at a good
thank,
speed, so that's excellent.
thank you very much for the compliment. And this is the way I'm learning
Mhm.
actually. But my vocabulary is not that good. Still, I'm working on it because having vocabulary is always important in speaking.
Mhm.
Right? We should have a collection of vocabularies, right, in order to speak fluently and effectively.
Yes. How long have you been studying English?
I think it's been 2 months around.
But before that, like, did you grow up speaking it in
Before,
school? Did you speak it a little bit at home?
no, 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 no. I have completed my academic education in my native language, which is
Hmm.
Marathi. Have you heard Marathi language?
No, I don't think so. I've heard a little Tamil.
Okay, Tamil, yeah. Yeah, Tamil is spoken, yeah, Tamil Nadu. That
Hmm.
language is spoken in Tamil Nadu. Marathi is the language where this language is spoken in Maharashtra, especially. Yeah, and in which I have completed my academical education,
Hmm.
Marathi language.
Okay.
But as you know that English is a global language, and uh, whenever we go, we have to face this language
Hmm.
wherever we go, right?
Hmm.
Most of the time for an interview.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because this language is used
Hmm.
globally, right? That is that is what the reason I'm learning this language.
Are you hoping to travel, or you will just use it for your career where you are now?
I'm working in MNC company, right? And if I get chance, then I would love to visit
Hmm.
America, yeah, in
Yeah.
future
That's
if I get chance.
Ah,
Let's see what happens.
if America is ever a safe place to travel again.
Actually, the day before yesterday, I was watching in YouTube uh, the president and Joe. There was a debate actually between them, but I could not see entirely. Did you see that debate?
I did not. I knew it would be terrible. So what I did was the day
Yeah.
after I got on Facebook and I looked at
Mhm.
all of the memes that people had made making fun of the debate. The memes were wonderful.
Right. Yes, yes. They were just throwing some, claims actually, right, on each other.
They have another debate soon,
But,
and what I read is
oh,
the news network that is showing the debate plans to mute their microphones when it is not their turn, so they can't interrupt each other.
there was a debate actually, but I got to learn many things from their discussion, from their debate actually. I was just hearing their conversation, right? How they are speaking, and just trying to learn some vocabularies from them, because I always I don't understand that their accent
Hmm.
actually, America's accent most of the time, right? Because they speak very
Yeah.
fast, and I don't understand. Because accent is most important, right? Because in India, British accent is spoken, right? So I understand totally. But sometimes majority of the people in America, they speak very fast, so so I get trouble that point of
Hmm.
time.
Yeah.
But you speak very well, actually. I'm not. I don't have any
Thank
problem
you.
actually in understanding
Well,
your
I have
language.
been working with international students and people for off and on for about 10 years. So I have learned to speak
Mhm.
slowly.
Yes, 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 yes. And you're speaking very clearly, and I can
Thank
understand
you.
clearly enough each and every word
Thank
that you
you.
are speaking.
Sometime when you are on YouTube and you are bored, you should look up Mississippi accents. Mississippi is where I am from, and we have some very crazy, strong accents in my state. I can't
Right.
do it now anymore. I spent so
Mhm.
long trying to speak clearly that I can't do the accent anymore.
Is there any language you are trying to speak or
I use
learning?
Duolingo. I'm practicing Turkish and Spanish.
Oh, wow, that is really good. So how is the progress?
It's fun. It's, not. Oh, you're right.